Hello Sabers, welcome to SSF's first ever video couponing class. I'm Ash, I'm the one who runs the page. I'm not going to show my face, I've been cleaning and couponing and shopping all day, so I'm kind of a hot mess right now. But I'm a little bit nervous. If I stutter, it'll pass. Just bear with me. I hope to answer everything as thoroughly as you guys are hoping for. If at any time anything gets confusing while you're watching the video, I will be online for a considerable amount of time tonight. So just shoot me a comment or send me a message and I will clear anything up. So let's get started. The first question, the biggest question that I get, is how I keep my coupons organized. If I have a binder, what I do. I started out with a binder. Let me show it to you here. As you can see, that's a big old 3-ring binder. Really big. And these go for about $10 or $12 at Walmart. I got mine at Goodwill and I got it about this time last year. School's out, so all the kids, they don't want to take their old stuff to school. They want new stuff. So these binders get tossed out and get sent to Goodwill. So I managed to pick up one, and then I picked up another, and ended up with about 4 of these binders, and got tired of them. We'll get into that in a minute. I do have one that I kept. I got this from Walmart, and it is a lot smaller, you can see. Got this little tab ringing thingy. It opens it up and shuts it real nicely. And this is what I use to keep updated onto what coupons I have, and I'll explain that in a minute. Now, if you do use a binder, there are card holders that you can use. First, this is what I started out with. I started out with business card holders. These are good for those little tiny coupons that you get in the inserts where they have like 6 crammed in one little section and you have to cut and it's real fine. So that's what these are good for. Then there are your usual baseball card holders. These are good for just about every other coupon that's out there. Then there is an actual packet of coupon holders. And they have all different shapes and sizes. Hoping you guys can see that. There you go. That's a better picture. There's that one. There's for super long ones. And for ones that are, about baseball card size. Maybe a little bit bigger. Now, these packets cost about $10 or $11 at Walmart. And I only bought one because I'm trying to save money, not spend it on how to organize my stuff. Now, if you are creative or good with scissors, I should say. What did I do with it? There it is. You can get these. Just plain old page protectors. You can get $25 one, or the 25 count one, sorry. And, they don't cost that much. They really don't. But what you can do, what did I do with that marker? There it is. Now, bear with me. I'm going to try and do this while holding the camera. What you can do, take this sheet protector and some super glue and some scissors. And cut this open and cut that open. Now, take this front part and flip it over, and what you're going to do is with your super glue make the size that you want. Like I said, bear with me, I am doing this while also holding the camera. So say you want a long one, so you take your super glue and make that line, make that line, make that line. Those are not even, sorry. And then take your super glue and go right there. Now, before you super glue, you want to know how long your distance is. On the part that's supposed to be flipped over to here, take your scissors and cut it. Okay? And you might want to go up and do what I'm doing first and use a permanent marker. That way you know where you're cutting. But cut it, and then you want to cut an extra little strip off. No, this is nowhere near even, sorry. Cut an extra little strip off so that you have some space to stick your coupons in there, if that makes sense. I hope so. But super glue, and then super glue. And then this part here, after you've cut it, push it down and flatten it out. And you've got your very own coupon holder. Make them any size, any shape you want. I hope that makes sense. Now, what I do is something a little bit different. I gotta move all this stuff over here. Hold on. Oh, is that a question? Nope. Okay. So, what I do, come over here. This is one of my accordion files. See, accordion files. How I do it, and this is because I have just so many coupons. I get a ton of coupons, and we'll go over that soon. But I get a ton of coupons every week, and putting them in a binder for me is just a little bit too chaotic. So what I do, have these little accordion files, and as you can see, they're all labeled for what the stuff is. And some of them have two, because there's usually a good bit of coupons there. And then I have, in these little baggies, the coupon. And I put two, well, that one doesn't have two. Where's the one with two in it? Nope. Really? Okay, here we go. Most of the time I will put two in a baggie because it saves space and I don't have to go out and keep buying baggies. See? We have two in a baggie. And that's how I keep mine. For me, it just works better. I feel it's more organized in that, you know, they're all together and they're not flailing about in a binder. I used to have the problem going into the store and have the big old coupon binder, and they just, you know, I go to open it and they just go everywhere, and I didn't like it. So this is what I did. And I have 3 of these. And yeah, they're like $15 at Walmart. And I know that's a lot. And I was fussing about the binders being a lot. But it just works for me better. So, what this binder is for, this is how I keep them organized. How I know what I have. And if it's going to expire. I go through this every couple of days or so. I try to at least every 3 days. And what I do is inside I have all these tabs. I don't know if you can see that. Have all these tabs, and it's got, you know, it's labeled what it's for. And I write down the coupons. Well, I have written down the coupons that I have. And when they expire, I cross them out so I know that I don't have them anymore. I go through the entire notebook to find if any are expired, and then I go through my accordion files, and the ones that are expired I pull out and I set aside because I ship them overseas. And that's what they're all for. I feel like I'm forgetting something. If anybody notices that I'm forgetting something right now, do me a favor and shoot me a comment saying you're forgetting this. Oh, I figured it out. Never mind. Okay. Now, you see here, this is a good example. That's what these are for. I have these packs of pens that I got from the Dollar General, and they're 4 different colors. Now, I started out with one color, and then, you know how I put the coupon preview for the next week out? What I do is, I have, well, that one's out of order. Let me find one that's in order. Here we go. This is in order. So, the coupon preview that comes out, I write the date that the insert's coming out. I write what the coupon is for. I write how much it's for, and if it has any restrictions, like you see that one up there, it's got the do not double. Any restrictions, how many I'm getting, and then what insert it came from. This one says NP because it's like newspaper. This is a Y because it comes from the All You magazine. If it says NP, it's because I can't figure out what insert it came from and it's already cut. SS is Smart Source, of course. And then over here in the other margin, I have the expiration date. And when the next week comes, I choose a different color and do the same thing. Sorry, it's shaking. My hand's shaking. And then the amount it's for. How many? That's how many I have and what insert. And then, of course, the expiration date. And I do this with all of them. And I go through how I check them when the inserts come in, and we'll go over that in a moment too. When the inserts come in, before I cut them up, I go through the insert to see, because coupons are regional and sometimes you don't get them or sometimes they're a different amount. But I see if the coupon is there, and if it is, I just put a little star by it. And like I got an extra insert, so instead of 20 I've got 21. And I just cross the 0 out and put a 1, so I know I have 21. And that's how I keep my coupons organized. I hope that made sense for everybody. If I have to, I'll make another video, and I'll probably try and go a little bit slower if need be. And I have, let's see here, I have all types of things, ice cream, and baking oils, coffee, because we cannot live without coffee, can we? Oh, and of course, cat. That means Catalina. That's the coupon that prints out at the register. Now, sometimes I'll have it'll say man coupon, a manufacturer coupon, which means if it doesn't have the insert abbreviation underneath it, it means it came from somewhere else. Like it came from, let's see, I think this was a tear pad. I have some Pop-Tart coupons that actually came out of a Pop-Tart box, and they'll say man. Let's see, another tear pad. Okay, and that is how I keep mine organized. Now, let's see, I made a list of questions. Like I said, guys, just bear with me. Alright, question 2. Let's see, do you print or get them from papers? Let's see, let's focus back over here. And please excuse the mess, because, like I said, I am cleaning. Oh, that's not working right. There we go. There we go. That's what we needed. Alright. So, do I print or do I get them from papers? I do both. Most of my coupons come from the newspaper. And that's where I get most of them. However, I will print them off if I think they're going to be a great deal. Or if Bilo's got a sale on something and Target has a coupon for them. I think I've got one. Here we go. Printed coupons. Printed coupons, things like this is for $3 off of any one Nivea men's face care product. And I want to say I posted the deal for Walgreens. This is a deal for Walgreens for next week. I'm pretty sure I printed that off. I will check and make sure that I posted that, because it's a money maker. And that's why I printed it off. And I use the same sheet of paper to print off too. As you know, I'm all about some saving money. Put that back there. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to, what paper do I use? How do I get my coupons? I get my coupons from our couponclippingservice.com. And I will write, well, I've typed it up for our, O-U-R, clipping, C-L-I-P-P-I-N-G, service, SERVICE.com. And what I get is 20 inserts, or 20 of each insert every week. So if there are 4 inserts in that Sunday's paper, I get 20 of each of them. So I'll have 80 in total. The price, she has different subscriptions that you can do. I got the max amount that I could for a monthly subscription. You can get a weekly one, and there's one where you can get like 100 inserts, or 100 of each insert every week, but that's like $100 and something every week, and I was not about to do that. But you can get the max amount that I got. That's on a monthly service. I pay $120 a month. Now, I know that seems like a lot, but I have saved well over $1,000, and I've only been with this service for about 3 months. So to me, it's worth it. And what she does is she sends them in one of these, and it's priority mail, and she ships them out on Monday because, you know, there's no mail on Sundays. Ships them out on Mondays, and I usually get them Wednesday or Thursday. If there's bad weather or something's happened, I can get them on Fridays. And she is very reasonable. If there is a week, because there are weeks like holiday weekends won't have coupons, and if there's no inserts that week, she will refund you an amount of money for that week that you can put towards whatever else. So that's where I get mine from. Let's see here. Sorry, I've got a list of questions. I'm marking them off as I go. Okay, now, one question. What paper can you use to get coupons? The Florence Morning News is a good paper. However, it will not always have the inserts that the state paper has. So, if there was a point in time where I was just getting newspapers, and I discovered this the hard way, the morning news won't carry all the inserts. That's pretty much it. The state paper will. So, like this past week, there was one insert. The Florence Morning News didn't have it, but the state paper did. The morning news won't always carry the inserts. In my opinion, that's not the paper to get. If you get that paper, get one, so you can have the sale ads for Walgreens or CVS or Rite Aid or what have you. Get one, but don't spend your money on those. And I know that's mean to say, but it's the truth. There's not always the inserts that you want in there. The state paper will have them. The Charlotte Observer, if you're able to get that paper. Because it's a big city, it usually has more coupons and it has higher value coupons. Or if you don't want a paper, use the coupon clipping service, because they get theirs from around Atlanta and Florida, Miami, something like that. And they have some pretty good high value coupons in there. Okay. We gone over not getting coupons, or the coupon schedule, because holiday weekends, like I said, holiday weekends won't have coupons, because everybody gets a break now and then. Okay, is it cheaper to shop at Walmart or Buy Low or whatever store with the coupons than it is at Aldi's? Let's see here. It can be. If, like today, for example, I went to the Dollar Tree and I got a whole bunch of stuff for free because they were $1 off coupons. You know, sometimes Walmart has that. Sometimes, you know, a lot of times Buy Low will have that. So sometimes it is. It just depends on the sale that week. Sometimes it's not. It just depends on what you're looking for, and if there's a sale, if there's a coupon. You got to stick with the coupon matchups to see what's going on. And if something, like say you wanted some cereal, but nobody had any sales on cereal and there wasn't a coupon out for that cereal, then go ahead and get it at Aldi's, because it'll probably be cheaper anyway. But if there's a sale out and there's a coupon out for it at the same time, or if it's just a sale, or if it's just a coupon, then look into it before you go off and buy it at Aldi's, because it could be cheaper. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. Okay, what I'm going to do, because we're at about 20 minutes, I'm going to pause and make a part 2 because Facebook takes forever to load, and this will probably take about 2 hours to load just because it's 20 minutes long. So I'm going to stop here, but I'm going to continue right after I stop it. Well, I'm going to get something to drink first, but we'll have a part 2 here in just a minute.